Hi, welcome to our video. Today we're having a look at this phone. It's the ZOPO ZP200. Now this is our first 3D phone. I'll explain that in a minute. But first of all, let's have a look at the outside. We've got a 4.3 inch HD screen. We've got our Android keys here. We've got the home, menu, back and the search. We've got a front-facing camera. On this side we've got the volume rocker. On the bottom we've just got a thing to open the case. On this side we've got our USB port and our HDMI port. On top we've got our power on button and the 3.5mm headphone jack. On the back we've got the 8 megapixel camera and an LED flash, and that's it really. You can see it's not too thick. It's not too big either, still supporting that huge screen, but the actual phone is not too big. It fits quite comfortably in the hand, and it's got a really nice build quality to it. It's got a nice finish on the back. It feels really well made as well. It's a lovely looking phone, and look at that back. It's nice aluminium, really nice feature to that camera. Very nice. Okay, let's put the SIMs in and have a little play. So to get it off, you just need to pull this back bit off. It is a little tricky to get it off. There we are. Once you've got your fingers in there, you can get it off. There we are. And the two SIMs go in there. Now this is a dual SIM phone, so you can use two SIMs if you want to, or you can use one. But the SIMs just go in there. Now one of these SIM slots are 3G, so it works with 3 as well, and the other one's GSM. So one of them you can have a GSM SIM or 3G, and the other one GSM only. So that's it. Memory card goes in there as well, and the battery just goes into the back, just like that. Clip it all back on. Putting it back on is a lot easier, and then you turn the phone on, turn that on. While that's turning on, let me show you what you get. You get this manual. Unfortunately it is in Chinese, but to be honest you don't need a manual. The manual is useless really, because it runs Android 4. Android 4 is really easy to use. And if you haven't used Android, look at our introduction to Android video below. Right, you get some headphones as well, 3.5mm headphones for your music and things, but you can also take phone calls because it's got a little microphone there as well. And you get the USB charger cable. That will go into the phone, that will go into your PC. You can buy a mains USB charger if you want from us as well at Extra. So now that the phone started, let's have a little play. So we've got our Android lock screen here. So all I need to do is do that to unlock. It's just saying I've got 2 new SIMs in, that's okay. And there we have our start screen. Now with Android you get several desktops that you can put things on, as you probably know. On the front here, this is running Android 4 Ice Cream Sandwich, and it's not a customized version, it's a stock version. Now I like the stock version because with the stock version there's no extras added on. It is how Google intended it to be, and then you can add your own things and make it what you want to be, what you want it to be. So that's great that it's running a stock version of Android 4 Ice Cream Sandwich. So down here we've got the stock buttons, we've got our call, we've got our contacts, app tray, messaging and internet. Now if I go to the call, I can dial out my number and then I can choose which SIM I want it coming out of. There it's got it labelled as well, T-Mobile or Vodafone, so I can call out from whichever SIM I like. Similarly, when I receive a phone call, I can see who's calling me, so I can see if I'm getting called from my T-Mobile or my Vodafone. So essentially it's carrying 2 phones at the same time. Now these SIMs are on at the same time, there's no switching about. Literally it is like carrying 2 phones with you, so you don't need to switch. I can call out from the address book as well if I want to. And also texting is the same. I would dial out my text, or write out my text even. I can write out the text to the number or to the person here, and then when I go to send, again it will ask me which SIM I want that text coming out from. And of course on the other side we've got the internet. Now the internet works really nicely on this. I go to Google. It's really nice on this gorgeous big screen. Of course, with multi-touch functionality, I've got pinch to zoom and zoom out and things, so I can zoom into websites and out and that, like that. Of course, I've got my app tray down here, but before I go into the app tray, let me show you the notification tray here. On here it will tell you all the notifications that you receive, but it's got quick settings on here as well. So I've got quick settings to my Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, data connection, and the sound profiles as well. So that's really handy to turn things on and off really quickly when you need to. And here we've got our app tray, and that's where all my applications and games and things like that are kept. I've also got my widgets here as well, and this comes pre-installed with Google Play Store. Now the Play Store is really important because I can download new applications and games really quickly. So now that I've signed in, so from the Play Store you can see I can download all manner of things, applications, music, books, movies, and everything. All the things are just at the end of my fingertips. I can have a browse, see what I like, click on it, install it, or I can search for anything specific I'm looking for. So that's really handy to have the Google Play Store. I mean, you can do it by your computer, but having the Play Store is really easy because you don't have to save things on your computer, then put it on a memory card and put it on your phone. It's a lot easier this way. Now this screen is a lovely screen, as you can probably see. The detail of it is really nice and things, and it's got good brightness, it's got good colour. It's a great screen. Photos, let me just show you the camera application quickly. Here it's everything you would expect a mobile smartphone camera to have. It's got autofocus, it's got zoom, it does videos, it does pictures, it does even a panorama sort of picture where you take several pictures and you can make this great big image. And it's got all the settings you would expect a smartphone camera to have. So if I look on here, I've got all settings on here, and it will do 8 megapixel, like I said, and it's a great camera. Now, let me talk to you about this screen a bit further. Now, you've seen the screen in its normal mode. It's very difficult to show you this screen in 3D mode because what it has a knockout feature for this. It has a 3D screen, so it works very much, if you guys know about the Nintendo 3DS, it works without 3D glasses. Now on this camera I won't be able to show you because you won't be able to see the effect of this 3D, but basically this is a 3D video here. Now you won't be able to see this effect, but I can see this effect. You look at it, you'll be able to see the depth of the picture of the videos in this. Let me turn the light off so you can see it a bit better. You can't actually see this depth, but I can. Trust me, it is a wonderful sight. It will do 3D pictures as well as 3D videos as well. Again, that's a 3D picture, and if I swivel it around, you can actually kind of see the effect. Remember those sort of holographic card pictures that we used to get, and used to swivel it around, you can see it. It is similar to that effect, but obviously when you're looking at it straight on, you can see the depth. I mean, you can see the background to this dog. It's further away than the dog, but if I swivel it around that, you can kind of see what effect I'm talking about. Again, the videos are the same. If I swivel it around on the video, you'll be able to see kind of the 3D effect going on there. But when you look at it straight on, it really does look wonderful. It really does look great. the 3D. It's a really nice feature. It's very difficult to show you on a video, but you know, it really is great, and it's very impressive. Right, the other thing about this, it's got HDMI, so I can connect this up to my HD TV with an optional cable, micro HDMI to normal HDMI, connect that to my 1080p, and I can watch videos, I can play back pictures and things all on to my TV. I can play games obviously as well. So that's another unique feature that this phone has, the HDMI out. So that's a wonderful thing there as well. Right, finally, let me show you the game capability. Obviously it has a 3D chip, it can play games, it is great coupled with the 1 GHz processor. The games on this really work. Okay, so there's a demo of the games. As you can see from the demo, it's very capable. I haven't found any games that this phone can't handle. It can really handle all the games. Coupled with that 1 GHz processor and that 3D processor, it really is great. Let me wrap up this phone for you now. Now this phone is a wonderfully superb phone. It really is great. It's got a great 4.3-inch vibrant screen. It's not too big and it's not too heavy, but still having that huge screen to work with. It's got a great build quality. It's really nice. It's got a nice finish. And it feels really well put together. It's got that HDMI. So you can connect it to your HD TV to output your content, and it's got that killer feature, the 3D screen. You can, you know, brag to your friends, show off to your friends, or just enjoy it yourself. And it comes preloaded with some 3D content, so it's ready from out the box. You've got some pictures and you've got some videos, so you can show that 3D capability. Of course, then you can go and hunt for on the internet for some 3D stuff. There's loads out there, so you can find stuff that you need. It's a superb phone. It's dual SIM, so if you need 2 SIMs, it's great. If you don't need 2 SIMs, you just want a fantastic smartphone, this is great for you too. If you have any questions, do drop us a line, but you know, if you're looking for a phone like this, I can't recommend it enough. It is one of our best phones that we did, and if you're someone who wants the best, you can't go far wrong with this. So thanks very much for watching, and I hope you choose to buy this phone soon.